everyone, it's Kim and I am back with another video for you guys. It is the May wrap up and June to be read. This is the first video I've done like this, so I'm just gonna jump right in and get started. I read 3 books during the month of May and kind of the first 2 days in June because I finished one at the beginning of June, so I'm just gonna lump that in with this one. The first one I read was The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest by Stieg Larsson. This book took me 7 months to read about. I started back in November, so I think that's around 7 months. Shouldn't have taken me that long, but what can you do? This was the book I finally finished it, and I liked it, and it was good, and the whole series is really good, so check these out if you haven't. The next book that I read, I don't actually have a hard copy because they're ebooks, is The Bane Chronicles, What Really Happened in Peru by Cassandra Clare and Sarah Reese Brennan. I enjoyed that one so much. It was hysterical. But yeah, definitely enjoyed those, so check those out if you're a fan of the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices. The final book that I started in May and finished a couple days ago at the very beginning of June was Neferet's Curse by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. This is the House of Night novella for Neferet, and I definitely didn't think that I was going to enjoy this book because I'm just not a fan of Neferet. I don't like the character, but you know, it was really cool to get some backstory on her and to see kind of why she's how she is. There's different elements that you could recognize that carried from the actual House of Night series, like the white bull is some imagery that's in this book as well. So that was kind of cool, and you get to see where she picked the name Neferet and stuff like that. So I definitely actually really enjoyed this book. And that was the final book that I read during the month of May. I had planned for 5 books and I got 3 out of the 5, so I don't think that's too bad. But now on to my June to be read. I'm excited because actually probably will have time to read all these lovely books actually in June. The first book that I planned to read was one that I was going to read in May, and that is J.R. Ward's Lover at Last. I've been waiting to read this book for so long. This series, it's called it's a novel of the Black Dagger Brotherhood, and the Black Dagger Brotherhood series is absolutely amazing. The next book that I plan to read in June is the Indigo Spel by Richelle Mead. This is the 3rd book, I think, in the Bloodlines series, which is a sequel series to Vampire Academy, and I'm very excited to read this book. Then the next 2 books are from lovely British authors / a British band. The first one is from the band Mcfly, and it is their book called Unsaid Things, Our Story. So it's kind of like stories of the band and their travels and things like that. So I'm really, really excited to read this book. They're one of my favorite bands. It's a British band. If you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. The next book is actually one written by the wife of one of the members of Mcfly. So that's kind of why I'm pairing them together and reading them both in the same month. And that is Billy and Me, and it's by Giovanna Fletcher. This book, I'm really excited to read this book. This is her debut novel. I'm really excited to read this. This might be, I don't even know. This could be the one I'm most excited about. And Black Dagger Brotherhood. Those are probably my 2 most excited ones for this month. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I read last month and what I'm going to read this month, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!